Wondering what crypto miner hosting is and why you need it? If you're tired of dealing with high heat, constant noise, and skyrocketing electric bills from running your crypto miners at home, we've got the solution. Welcome to Terra Hosting. We make crypto mining hassle-free. Our top-tier facilities ensure your operations run smoothly with an impressive average 99% uptime. Need help? Our 24/7 support team and repair services are always ready to assist you. Got a broken machine? We offer RMA assistance to get you back on track as fast as possible. While you wait for your unit, Terra Hosting will loan you a similar model so that you don't lose hash rate, keeping your profits coming in. Looking to expand your farm? Our clients get significant discounts on mining hardware. Make the smart move to Terra Hosting. Visit terrahosting.io today and experience stress-free crypto mining.
Hello. What happened to my camera? This is awesome. This is awesome. Let's fix this, shall we? This is cute. Let's see what we can do here, because this is not what we wanted. Let's, oh my gosh, there we are. Oh, what's going on, guys? Hello, hello. Let me get chat up here. That's really funny. Let's get our music turned down here. Here we go. Here we go. All right. That should be better. Let me get the chat popped out here. Come on, chat. Where'd you go? Man, man, things are everywhere today. This is fantastic. I am happy to be here. There we go. Let's lock that down. Perfect. All right. I just need to get chat moved over and we'll be set. We are just doing this live here, folks. So thanks for hanging with me. We appreciate you. Let's make sure we are on live chat. Okay, we're good. We are good. We are absolutely good. How are we doing? How's it going, guys? Welcome, welcome. Let me know. Jeez, get it together, man. I know. Let me know how the music is, guys. I do have it turned down, but let me know if it's too bumping, which is good. Catching up with you guys here, which is great. Yeah, we're gonna hang out. We're gonna answer questions. We're gonna do a giveaway here in a little bit too. That'll be a lot of fun. Let's see. We're gonna be live for about an hour and a half. Let's do it at like the halfway mark. So like 2:45. So remind me, 2:45. That's right. That's right. Okay, cool. So music's good, audio's good, mic is good, camera's better. Remember last time we had our live stream? I don't hear music, but I'm also on my phone. Okay, I'll bump it up a little bit. I'll bump it up a tiny bit, just a tiny bit. There we go. We bumped it up just a tiny bit, which is great. All right, cool. Your advertisement did not have good sound in case that impacts payment. Oh, no, not at all. So was that the ad? The Terra ad didn't have good volume? Is that what you're saying? Someone let me know. What's up, Brand Dog? How are you? Ronnie Vega coming in, newer member. Thank you. Master Blaster's here. What's up, man? How are you? Bob Fox is here. Joey Gambit. Man, appreciate you guys being members of the channel. Very much so. Yes, sir. Still bullish on 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜? Man. The script wallet would be for all of the script coins. I don't know what script wallet you guys are talking about in chat, but there's not one script wallet to like rule them all, to my knowledge. Oh, it was low, really? Okay, I'll take a look at that after this. Let me make a note real quick here. I'm just gonna make a note so that I remember. Be careful if someone's advertising a script wallet that does like all script coins. Sounds like it's a scam or they're trying to steal everything. So be careful. I do not know of a wallet that does all script coins because it's kind of crazy. You know, not all pools handle everything. Oh, we're talking about one you're making, our power network. Okay, that's great. That's very cool. Now I understand a little bit more. Very cool. Yeah, I mean, I think the challenge is our power network. You got to be careful. Just making a wallet, you know, definitely needs to be vetted for sure. What's up? Sitting by the pool in Phoenix on my layover. Oh, look at you. Nice. Good for you, man. What is the next Bitcoin price you see? I don't know. Are we... I was just checking to see what the price was. 84,000? That's awesome. I think 90 is right around the corner. Right around the corner. Glad we got some clarification. That's right. How's my day been? Day's been good. Day's been good. Hello from Paris. What's up, man? Mood Saver. Hello, hello. What's up, guys? Happy to have you. Yeah, day's been good. Been busy. Guys, if you guys asked a question, I didn't answer it, please just repost it. Just catching up with chat. We were making sure everything was working right. So, yeah, please repost it. Please repost it. Day's been good. Had a doctor's appointment this morning. All good. Did the first grass cutting of the year. Oh man, grass was so long, and like I always hate cutting the grass for the first time for the year. Because then after that it's just going to grow like a weed. But it needed it. It absolutely needed it. I work in government. We're getting a letter from the Department of Business Regulations. Oh, nice. Was just in the pool recently in Phoenix. Look at you. Yep. what time of the giveaway and what time is it for you? So it's 2:08. We're going to do it at 2:45. I foresee 130 BTC. Let's get above 100 and get stable at 100. And then we can push for 130, which I think would be good. What's up, Gonzo? Welcome, welcome. And by soon, over the next 6 months. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, we'll see. 130 could be. Any comment on the Treasure Model T for sending script mining profits to? I'm not familiar. I don't have a Treasure Model T. I prefer Tangem. I also use Ledger. And both great avenues to go. I've never had an issue with Treasure. I just do not have one. Hello from Canada. You're in an igloo? Are you really? Are you really in an igloo? Because if so, that would be sweet. Will you have a hash rate giveaway? No, we're giving away. Let me grab these things real quick. I'll show you. All right. We're going to give away some of these guys. These are crypto trackers. They actually show you, it's a little screen that you kind of put on your desk. I have one right back here, but you can barely see it. That you can, shows the price of a crypto. You pick what crypto you want, and it shows you the price, which is pretty sick. Hobbyist, how do we get the script wallet to be an official sponsor of the channel? You can email me, and we can talk about it, but it's going to have to be heavily vetted because of the fact that I don't necessarily promote wallets unless I've used them. What's your thoughts on Ice River? Oh, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. I'm glad you brought that up, Nanny and Poppy. We're going to talk about that. Probably wouldn't sponsor a wallet. Okay. You need a Yarbo for your grass. Oh, yeah, right? That'd be cool. That'd be cool. It'd be cool to like run every night and go out and trim it just a tiny bit. That'd be awesome. Are the giveaways for people anywhere in the world? Anywhere in the world. Last week, we gave away 2. We gave away 1 in the US and 1 in Canada. Yeah, you have to be here to win. Yep, have to be here to win. Yeah, we'll talk about it more here at 2:45 in a little bit. Let's see. First time able to get on the live stream. What's up, Paul? Just a home miner with Lithium, 𝐾𝐈𝐬, and Doge. Just ordered a KS7 Lite and got 2 BitX. Man, you got a nice setup there. Good for you. Just a bit sketchy. Yeah, it's always like, it's nothing against you, Power Network. You have to remember that it's just the industry we are in. When someone, has something new and different, it's like, okay, but we are very weary about it, for sure. Joker Miner, what's up, man? I do need to message you. I got something for you to chat about. I thought about it today while I was cutting the grass. I thought about you, Joker Miner. Solo mining Doge with my mini Doge Pro for a month. Let's go. Nice. Have you hit a few blocks? When's the giveaway? 2:45. Loved you using the same meme in Twitter for me. Oh, yep, there you go. My Yarbos also blow snow. That's sick. That's very cool. Yeah, I mean, that would be cool just to like let it run, right? Like just let it run. It goes out, it cuts the grass just a tiny bit. And then, kind of comes, that'd be great. That'd be good. Just started to use phone mining, you recommend. Awesome idea. Nice. Yeah. I don't know if any of you guys saw my video today on Accurast. I have a phone right here mining. We're already up to 71 of the token. Which is great. And I don't know if you guys can see on screen, the screen's cracked a little bit, but yeah, just letting it sit. Heck yeah. Do I think the price of Ice River will go up soon? Ice River's price will go up if Aleo's price goes up. Getting KYB to be able to on-ramp. Oh, nice. Very cool. In your last video of installing the WeatherXM station behind the external air conditioning unit can interfere with the distort the temperature sensor. It was far enough. I totally get it. So I wanted to have it, great. I'm glad you bring this up. I wanted to have it a little bit away from the elements because they're so rough right there on the water. And I thought that would be a good place. It wasn't kicking off any heat to it, but it's definitely something I'll monitor for sure because I think that's a good thought. So I do appreciate that for sure. How many minutes? About 30 minutes. Thank you very much there, 123 Xbox Man, for subscribing. Appreciate you. If I have three mini Doge 3s, would you recommend pointing one at solo pool, only making about 85 cents a day profit, currently with pool mining on each unit? Yeah, I mean, I would probably do an experiment, Josh. What I like to do when I have all the same model of something and I'm debating on pool mining versus solo mining, is I would put one of them on solo mining, one of them pool mining, and another one to another pool, and then run it for 30 days and see which one's the most profitable. But they all have to be up at the exact same time. You know, make sure that you zero out your wallet, meaning like start with a new wallet or write down your balance ahead of time. That's the best way to go. What are you phone mining? We currently have, oh my gosh, what is it? You caught me. What is it? It's on, let me find out real quick here. Varus. Oh my gosh, couldn't remember the name. Varus. We have our cell hasher on Varus, and then we also have this is Accurast. I just had a video drop on this today, which has been pretty cool. I set up my first SkyX 100 yesterday at home, running great, and I have a Bidax. Nice. How do you like the SkyX? And also, what did you do for a mount? I'm very curious. Late to the game, just got a couple of the AE boxes. Should have waited to get my hands on the Ice River AE Zeros. Shoulda, coulda. You only make a decision in the moment. You know what I mean? The earlier you get in on Aleo, the better. Dang, I have to go to work soon. I'm gonna miss the giveaway. Next time, we got more. We got 8 of these to give away over the next little while. So if you don't get it, you don't win. You're not here this time. Next time. Cell hasher's on the way. Should get here Thursday. Excellent. I like it. Just slip in when it's giveaway time. That's right. Don't tell anybody. Let's see here. With your cell hasher box, can you remote control all the devices like you're out of town? No. Well, it's no and yes. So what I have is I have my cell hasher, and there's a USB cable from the cell hasher to a mini HP PC that I showed in the video. And I have Google Remote Desktop on that, so I can access that anywhere. So natively, no. But you can attach a PC like I do, and then you can do everything you want to from there. Portable mounted on a nice wooden plank, so I can move it around for best operation. Interesting. Interesting avenue you went there. That's cool, though. That's very cool. You'll try your best. That sounds good. Okay, we are on live chat. I want to make sure we're on live chat. It's like, let's make sure that's working as we expected. Okay, cool. So does the coins mining Dutch mines over a more stable hash rate on via BTC? It's a good test for you. I always recommend people do a good test. There's no defined answer. Trust me, the number one question I get in my Discord is like, what is the most profitable pool? Like, oh my gosh, like, or what is the best pool? And it's like, oh man, this is such a loaded question for people. I really should make a video, and then I could just drop that video every time someone asks. And it's not trying to be rude, just saying like, hey, it would be perfect timing for something like that, to be able to mention that, which would be great. If a miner is capable of 120 and 240, would it be cheaper to use it on 240 due to using less amps? Yeah, so if you can run on 240, run on 240. Great way to do it is to actually get a watt meter and test on both, but traditionally 240 is going to run better. Can you use air conditioner on a container for mining? Won't damage it? You don't use air conditioning when mining. Air conditioners are not meant to handle the heat that miners put out. You're also creating condensation, which means more rusting can occur. Yeah. Mining is all about airflow, has nothing to do with how cold that temperature is. Now, cold temperatures help, but I don't recommend air conditioning at all, ever. I mean, I've been, check on my channel under a playlist for mining farm tours. I've been as far south as like southern Texas, right on the border, and they are air cooling, not even using air conditioners down there. Did someone say most profitable pool? Yeah, right. Yeah. Is Monero best for beginners? No. I mean, CPU mining is not terrible, but I don't know that it's the best avenue to go. Let's see. I sent you an email. Great. I'll take a look at it. I might take me a few days to get back. I usually do most of my emails, business emails. I try to bump to Friday. I kind of dedicate my week to Fridays to my administrative day with emails and billing and invoicing and catching up on things, planning out my weeks more, just so I can be more productive during the week. So don't be frustrated if you don't hear from me. What do you think of the Node Factory, if you know what it is? Yeah, I'm familiar with the Node Factory. I think the Node Factory has a demographic niche for the individual that's not looking to jump into mining, but wants to kind of proof of concept it or test it out a little bit, I think is good. I actually have a call with the Node Factory later this week, Thursday, I think. So just I've been just chatting with them back and forth, learning more about it. I do think it's a good avenue to go if you're already a pre-established miner. I don't know that you're the traditional customer demographic for them. Great question there, Cam, though. Great question. Let's see. You have a second-hand graphics card you give me. I'm first mining journey. I don't give anyone graphics cards. I don't give anyone hardware. We do giveaways here, and everyone has an equal opportunity to win giveaways. I mean, geez, have you seen my videos? Almost every video over the last month has had a giveaway associated with it. I've negotiated that with agreements with companies on the different hardware that we've worked on and done videos on, and there is a giveaway in every one. I've negotiated that. I've taken a lower pay in order to have another miner to give away to the community. Just keep an eye out. Most of you guys who are loyal followers are like, dude, this guy gives away stuff left and right, which I think is fantastic. Josh here, I agree to a certain extent. However, some of those coins will probably amount to nothing in the long run. Yep. I mean, honestly, 99% of the things that you guys are mining won't end up popping off, won't end up mooning. You only need one. You only need one, you know. Not gonna lie, the Aleo ice river looks more interesting for me now. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the whole Aleo situation in a few minutes because I think it's a great conversation, and I'm really eager to get your thoughts. What's your take on phone farming for a beginner? I think it's a great idea, Bob Fox. I have the Accurast video I did today that like you can get up in phone mining in 10 minutes on any phone, older phones, newer phones. And then I did a video a few weeks back with the cell hasher, which is a little bit more in depth, kind of, you know, hey, you've tested your waters and you want to jump in more. So yeah, I recommend it. I always tell people diversify. I had somebody in my Discord the other day that is heavy into ASICs, and they're like, should I be getting into DPIN? Like, I'm already like into these ASICs. Totally different niches within crypto, within mining. And I highly recommend you get into both. I think DPIN is a great diversification away from full-size ASICs. Your upfront capital is significantly less. Your operating cost is close to zero. And the nice thing is, I feel like with DPIN, you're taking, I don't want to say a bigger gamble, but the reward's bigger, right? Your upfront investment might be $400 for a DPIN miner, let's say a Wingbits or a GeoNet or whatever, 500, whatever. And then you have an opportunity to do very well versus with ASIC miners, your upfront capital and costs is significantly more. Now, a lot of people are driven to ASICs because they're like, okay, I'm going to put this in air quotes, guaranteed daily profitability, but as many of you guys know, nothing is guaranteed. How's retirement so far? Retirement from the full-time gig, but definitely not retirement like sitting around drinking Mai Tais and smoking a cigar every day. But it's good. It's good. I have just been very hyper focused on this world of crypto, of mining, of content. You guys, I mean, literally this week, you guys are getting 6 videos out of me. Like, we're in go time. We're in go time. And I love it. I love it 100%. Yeah. So we'll kind of see where it goes. Ask me in like a month, Crypto Craig. Ask me in a month, for sure. Oh my gosh, you guys are like, I'm trying to catch up on chat here. Joker Miner, you give things away. What is the best crypto to get started with if you're new? I would say script mining, Doge and Litecoin. Really appreciate your work and effort in your videos. Thank you. Appreciate that, Max. Let's see. Warm in chat. Once again, thanks for being a member. Obvious, I spent all morning ROM hunting to get my old Asus ROG Phone 2 updated to Android 11, and I'm now running Accurast Core without issues. Dude, Accurast Core is fantastic. Like, Accurast Core, so if you guys aren't familiar, this is the app. So this is the actual Accurast app that you download. Core, you factory reset your phone. You wipe it if you want to do this with, you know, an old broken one like this. You tap the screen a bunch of times when it first boots. And actually, I didn't even know this. It shows you, like, you can scan a QR code for like MDM software, and you scan the QR code for Accurast, and bam, it like owns your phone entirely. You can't do anything else other than Accurast, like nothing. And it's fantastic. I got one sitting in the other room that's just been running solid for sure. Did you off center your camera? Don't remember the door being in the background. I think I just didn't zoom in as much. Like, I can go this way or this way. There we go. How's that? How's that? I probably bumped it, but Joker, thanks for keeping me in check, dude. Warm, dude. I'm so thrilled that you're doing Accuras. That's awesome. You've given away a lot recently. Yep, that's been my new like agreement with companies is like, hey, I'm gonna do a video on SkyX, and thank you for providing the hardware, but I want a second piece of hardware to give away to my community. Do you know when oh, great question here. Big J, do you know when the Hobby Hash BMM 101 is supposed to ship? I actually had a conversation with them yesterday. The units are being engraved and they're going to be shipped out and go from there. So it should be within the next like 2 weeks is my understanding. I had a discussion with the Brains team yesterday. So Big J, do appreciate it. You following up on that on the Hobby Hash BMM 101. Yeah. Is there an XRP mining rig? XRP? No, you can't mine XRP. I had to read that. Oh my gosh, you guys, how am I supposed to keep up with this? What's better starting option? The D1 Wi-Fi from WeatherXM or the SkyX? What? Oh man, I would probably. I mean, WeatherXM is pre-established and is already on mainnet. SkyX is not. I'd probably go with the SkyX Orlando only because of the fact that I like to get into things in testnet. Is there a good best place to learn about running a node, and can you make money while running a node? I mean, it depends what type of node you're talking about. Are you talking about like a Bitcoin node, or are you talking about something else? All right. Can you script mine with the 20 phone cell hasher? Can you script mine? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. Can you script mine with your cell phone? I can't imagine. All right. All right. Catching up. Am I planning to go further with Accurast? I'm running 6 devices on Accurast. Right now I have 2 devices. What do you mean by go further? Why don't you lose your cool like RPM when giving away stuff? Yep, that's right. That's right. He has challenges with like shipping and stuff like that. I don't mind doing giveaways and shipping worldwide. I mean, I expense the cost of shipping as a business expense. So yeah. Giveaway guys here in about 20 minutes. See you, Cam. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Speaking of giveaways, you were supposed to have given me an L9. Yeah, you can pound sand. How is Accuras versus XM rig? I haven't tried XM rig. Can we still purchase the Hobby Hash BMM 101? You can. Let me bring that up for you guys. Yeah, I'll link the video. You can watch the whole video on it. Yeah, the Hobby Hash you can still order right now, which is awesome. I'm actually talking with them about doing a second batch of the units because I really don't want to. I really want to see it keep going. You know what I mean? Which I think would be awesome. So let me find this really quick here. Let's see. I'm gonna find that video. I swear. I'll link it in chat though, and I'm probably a few minutes behind. But Josh, I'll get you connected with it. Here it is right here. So this is. I'll link it in chat. This is the Hobby Hash foam Bitcoin miner that I partnered with Brains on releasing. So I will put it in chat for you guys. Go check it out. There's a full video on it as well as you can purchase too. Yep. 2 weeks hype. Can't wait to put the Hobby Hash on my Bitcoin node. Dude, that'll be awesome. Make sure you take a picture, post it in Discord. Got 2 cheap off the wall phones today at the store, and now you're Accuras core so easy. Dude, Geek, that is awesome. Awesome. Now, were you planning to do that before you watched my video, or did my video give you some kind of motivation? Have you heard? Oh God, I jumped down. Have you heard anything on the coupon since they lowered the price of the 𝐒0? Do you think ASIC Marketplace? Oh, good question, Arthur. We'll talk about that in a minute. Shorter responses. I know. Oh my God, you guys suck. I can't keep up. What should a new miner get for Dogecoin mining? I think the Gold Shell Byte is great for a beginner. Absolutely great. This is probably the best miner for beginners. I'm going to put a link in chat to it. Go watch it. I have a video on it. My entire time I talked about that was this. The Gold Shell Byte is for brand new people getting in. Are you buying miners to avoid tariffs later? Ooh, that's a tough one because tariffs currently exist on most of the miners right now. So you got to be careful with that. All right. All right, I think I'm caught up. I'm caught up. Okay, cool. So I want to go over, I'm caught up. Screw you guys. I did it. I did it. Let's talk a little bit more about what you guys were bringing up earlier, which is the whole Aleo thing. Your video provided more motivation to get 2 cheap phones. Got my son. Nice. So one thing I wanted to show you guys, let's pop over screens here. Okay. Hang on. We're going to do this. Okay. I got to figure this out because something's goofed up. So hang on here. Let me fix this and then we'll be good to go. I think this is why it was all goofy earlier. I think this is why it was goofy earlier. I'll have to figure it out later. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, cool. So what I wanted to chat about, I know I got caught up. Victory. So let me turn down the music a little bit. It's pumping. Okay. So we were talking about some of the news here with Ice River. And sorry for white mode. I'm in incognito mode. So Goldshell's been really rocking it with I gotta go, my break is over. See you, Joey. Have a good one. So Goldshell has had a lot of the Aleo miners that have come out more recently. If we go over to mining now, if you guys aren't familiar, I highly recommend this site. And if you come over here, you can pick your algorithm you're looking for. And these are all the Aleo miners that are out right now, which is pretty crazy. Now, Goldshell has, as you can see, has a lot of yellow on here, right? And that's traditionally because of the fact that, you know, Goldshell is traditionally first to market. We see that all the time. They're first to market. They might not be the most efficient, but they're always first to market and they're always priced very, very high. When we move up from there, Ice River went ahead and announced their unit. And as of the other day, it was 50 mega hash at 100 watts. And then yesterday, we had an announcement from Goldshell that was this yesterday? 11th. So maybe 4 days ago. Goldshell made this announcement that like, oh boy, they came out with this 230 mega hash model. And previous to that, when we looked, you know, 54 mega hash was really the highest as of right now. And so the challenge is we went from 54 mega hash up to 230 mega hash. And we kind of threw like low watt home efficiency watts out the window, right? Thanks for the link, hobbyist going to get one ordered. Nice, go for it. So now we're at 230 mega hash, but at 2000 watts. And the crazy thing is, and that was back on the 11th. Well, Ice River pretty much came out, and this was yesterday towards the, you know, midday. And it was pretty much like, hold my beer, out the way, Goldshell, it's my turn. And they literally were like, hey, remember everybody, we were putting out a miner that was 50 mega hash at 100 watts. Yeah, we're going to crank that up to 60 mega hash at 100 watts. So you're pretty much like 5 times, almost 6 times the hash rate to watt ratio versus what we're seeing come out of Goldshell. And remember when we talked about Goldshell, we talked about like how Goldshell is traditionally first to market, not always the most efficient. Well, Ice River is like, dude, get out of my way. Like now you can see here, they're doing 60 mega hash and 100 watts. So if you were to try to do the math here, and we were thinking about some math real quick here, you know, if you were to do, you know, 230 divided by 60, that's, let's round that to 4. So 4 AE0s will, you know, and 4 AE0s is going to use 400 watts. So literally you can buy 4 AE0s to get the exact same hash rate as the new Goldshell unit, and you're only running at 400 watts versus 2000 watts, which is pretty crazy. So if we come up here, here's the difference, guys. Okay, this is where it really comes into it when you start to break it down. So if we come in to coins and we go to Aleo, wasn't it dark mode? There we go. So we talked about 60, you know, you had 60 mega hash times 4. That's going to put us at 240. Okay, 240. And our watts was 400 watts. Okay, let's say we're at 10 cents per kilowatt hour and we hit calculate here. We're making $29.53 a day. Okay, and it's only costing us here's the big one. It's only costing us 96 cents to run 4 of these every single day. All right, so that's on the AE0 times 4 of them. But if we look at the gold shell, we're at 230 watts for 2. This isn't even talking, and I love Crypto Craig bringing up price. This is not even looking at price as a factor. This is just like operating cost and hash rate in watts. So if you get the gold shell unit, it's going to cost you $4.80 a day to run. Over 4 times the amount to run this every single day. And you're still coming in $5, a little less than $5 less per day. Okay. So that's just the factor of like operating hash rate, watts, and our operating cost. But now, just like Crypto Craig had alluded to, is like, let's go ahead now and look at like the cost of the miner, right? Like what is the cost of the miner? So let's jump over to ASIC plug here. I usually get a lot of my home miners directly from them. Aleo, do they have the updated information? They do. Okay, so they're listing it end of April, so in the next 2 weeks, about $1,000 for that. Okay, cool, $1,000. Now let's go over here, and the gold shell AE unit is okay, $3,789. So you could get this unit. It's cheaper, right? It's cheaper than 4. So I'm just going to round things here. It's like, all right, we're looking at like $3,800 for this, or $4,000 for 4 of them. But now you're like, okay, great. So you have, let's say here, like, watch, let's just break it down. So 1024 times 4. So 4,096 minus 3,789. Your difference is $307 in the cost. But when we talked about it from a profitability perspective, you know how quickly you're going to make that up? We were looking at the value per day of one of these units. We looked over here and we looked at 4 of these units. Okay. $29.50 per day. So if we bring that back up, divided by $29.50, we're making up that price difference in 10 days. In 10 days, we're making up that price difference. It's like, holy cow. Like, it's wild to think about that. That like in 10 days, you've made up the price difference between $4,000 and the 3,800, give or take, is what that is. And then you have a huge savings on the day-to-day operating costs. So it's wild to really look at that. Now, when we jump over on Ice River's side, they're listing these for $7.99. So this is really interesting to see because ASIC plug is listing them for the $1,029. Now, if we go over to Crypto Miner Bros, now we'll talk about this because I'm very curious on what we're going to start to see here. So hang tight on that $7.99 price. They have, I bet you they have it here. I'll just search for it. It's easier. AE0. Okay. Yeah, $10.99. Okay. So here is what I'm thinking. This $7.99 price, guys, is not with, I bet you they're going to charge like $100 in shipping. And they're also going to charge, hey, what's up, Suburban Crypto? Hey, I didn't hear back from you, by the way. You didn't hit me back on Twitter. Do I need gloves like our furry friend? No. Let's see. So if you were to come through here, the power supply, okay, so you add another $20 on the power supply. If you order the product within the last 3 days of shipping period, an additional 3 to 5 days. Okay. I was curious if, my guess is this doesn't include shipping and this doesn't include import tax. So here's what we're going to do. If I do shop now, I probably have to log into an account. Oh, here we go. $55. Okay. Not that I am in Wyoming, but that's a good guess there. Okay. So $7.99 plus power supply, $19.90 plus $55. Okay. Now I'm going to times this by, let's say, 25%. Times 0.25. 218 We're going to add that back in. 873. Yep, look at that. Look at that. Ice River. Ice River's not paying for the import tax. They're going to wait for you to get hit with it and then go like, oh my gosh, I didn't expect it. So I don't recommend buying this directly from Ice River. Resellers are always a great way to go, just to be safe. They're 99 at Helium Deploy. That's great. Yeah, I mean, we're seeing 90, you know, 9.99 at Helium. Ooh, I wonder if my code works at Helium Deploy. Let's look at this. I have a code for $50 off. Ooh, let's look here. You ready? Let's take a look. I think this could be the lowest yet. Let's go AE0. Now this, okay, this is May 15th though. Keep in mind, if you buy from Helium Deploy, you're now a month out. The ones we are looking at ASIC Plug, as well as Crypto Miner Bros, were April batch. Helium Deploy's website is saying May. So you're losing, okay. You're losing out on profit waiting to go ahead and go from there. Remind me to ask you, okay. So if you guys, yeah, by the way, when you calculate the taxes or whatever, just use 1.25. It will auto calculate the base value and just add them together. Oh, nice. Good call there. So yes, you have to remember that if you go with this, this is a great way to go, but you have to remember, and not, let's see here. We're going to see if my discount code works here, but I would not wait a month to get this if you're interested in getting it. So let's go check out. I think it's Hobbyist Miner 50. Let's see. Anything over 500 bucks. Ah, it doesn't work. Hobbyist Miner 10. I'm not just good. Isn't valid for the items in your cart. Well, then what about 50? Oh, weird. Doesn't work there. Let's try Hobbyist. I'm gonna have to hit them up on this. Okay. Oh, you get the D-pin tracker. That's not what I want. Huh. Okay. Well, that's something to keep in mind. We'll have to hit them up. Get a little extra money there. Which is cool. But yeah, so just be careful. Like, nothing wrong with buying from Helium Deploy. I buy a ton of crap from them. But you need to be careful on the fact of you want to check on that, because, you know, that's always a huge factor when you're looking at these. Can you use the same barrel plug from Veteran Miner on a breakout board for these instead of the Ice River? Yes, you can, Suburban Crypto. Yep, because the wattage is exactly the same and the connection's the same. Yeah, no problem. Damn, the new YouTube ad style is crazy. Oh yeah, what did they do? What did they throw at you? How do I enter the giveaway? We're gonna do a giveaway in like 5 minutes or so. What does D-pin tracker do? Oh, I can't show you yet. I gotta wait to get it set up fully. I've been using it. So you add in all your D-pin devices. I have more than what I expected. You add them all in, and then it's a dashboard for you to look at every day that shows like uptime, status, is it optimal for profitability, your rewards per day, all that types of stuff. So it gives you a single pane of glass to look at all your D-pin projects and see how they're doing, which is nice. All right, excuse me. I like scarfed down my lunch before this. So I apologize. Let me check my phone real quick here. Just want to make sure I don't have any messages or anything. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything, which is good. Okay, here we are. It splits the screen in half and shows you, and then an ad on the other half. If you skip the video, it pauses you. Oh, wow. And then does it just use the audio from the ad? It doesn't use mine. I'm very curious on that. That's pretty crazy, though. Now, if I do just me, now it's going to go ahead and do that. Okay, let's go back here. I got to figure that all out after this. Let's go to... Do I have it up? I don't see it. All right, let's go to Jingle Mining, because this is what we're giving away. Can I add 350 Dymo AutoPies to their dashboard? I don't see why not. I don't see why not, Suburban Crypto, but that's pretty wild. All right, now I gotta see if I can find it in here. There it is. Click, click, click. All right, this is what we're giving away here, guys. We're giving away 2 of these. I gave away 2 the other day. I just dropped them off in shipping. Look, we have 2, 4, 6, 7 left. We got 7 left to give away. It's a cool little screen. It's a little device here. I'll show you guys. Let me open this up real quick here. Let's see. I need to create a separate scene. This is being all goofy. I'll have to remember to fix this. Okay. So let me show you guys this little crypto tracker. It's like a $29 thing, $30 thing. It's just a cool like desk accessory. I hear it gives you extra hash rate. So this is actually what it is. There you go. Got a little USB port on the back. Where's the GoPro camera? Yep, there you go. I bought some of the modern mining AL0s and he gave me one of those. Nice. Yeah, these are pretty cool. So the nice thing is you can, these have like a boatload of different cryptos on them that you can pick from, which is really, really nice. And it just shows one, which is nice. $10 on AliExpress, probably 𝐶𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐥𝐚𝐢𝐬𝐜, 100%. But Jingle Mining sent me, and it comes with a cord too. They sent me like 10 of these things. So I took one for myself, set it up behind me. Then I was like, I'm not gonna do a video on these, but I'm like, I'll give them away on my live stream. You know what I mean? Like that's where my head was at. So we're gonna give away a few of these. Of course, I can't get it back in the box the way it originally was, but we're gonna give away 2 of these in here. So we're gonna give away 2 of these today. I just shipped out last week's 2. Yeah, it'd be cool. All right, so let me figure out how I want to do this. Last time we did a YouTube video. So let me find these. Don't rip my box. Whoa, whoa. RGB always adds hash rate. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. 100%. Just like the neons on the Honda Civic, right? I'm surprised our boy Tech Hustler didn't have a video on these. I was just looking to see if Tech Hustler, let's see. He's got like a video on everything. Tech Hustler, let's see. My computer mine's at 100. There you go. I don't think he does. I don't see one. Dang it. Okay, I don't see one.
Hello, my crypto friends.
We're gonna do this guy again. This is awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna find another jingle mining video.
Oh, welcome back to our
Oh
channel.
my gosh, their videos are so cringy. Okay, this is my turn to win. I like it. Okay, let's see. I want to see if they have a video. Let's see, with like 0 to no comments. Okay, perfect. I found one. Okay. So we're going to do, let me mute this video. We're going to comment. You're going to comment on a video. Okay. That's how it's going to work. So let me, man, this is really, I set this up really, really badly. Sorry. So I have to go over here. I'm just going to take myself off of this scene. That's easier. Okay. So this is a video on Jingle Mining's channel. Kick him, that's right. Yep. Okay, here we go. I won one on the CCXD, but UPS lost it. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That is painful. Okay, so we are over on the Jingle Mining channel. This is the video that you guys can go ahead and comment on. And just on that video, oh, thank you very much there, JR. Comment on this video and just tell me, if you were to win the crypto tracker, which crypto would you track? What would be your choice? So I'll show you guys exactly what we're talking about here. I'll bring that back up in a minute. So I'm going to copy this YouTube link. Comment on this YouTube video. This is how you enter this is how you enter the giveaway. Comment on that video on what you would put up on the Jingle Mining crypto tracker if you won. I'm giving away 2 of them. don't post in the chat here. This is the device right here. Okay. This is the device right here. There's a long list of all different cryptos that it does. So go over to the video, comment on what you got. Right now there's two, it says 2 comments. Let's refresh this here. What crypto you would track? I would track Doge, Digibyte, and Bitcoin. Nice, Stanton. I see your comment there. Nice. Whoop. Press the link. Nice. Oh, nice. Sergeant Fluffy. That's pretty sweet. So we're going to pick a winner here in 10 minutes. I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes to comment on our crypto tracker here. Let me refresh again. Oh, it's not refreshing. I'm not seeing these comments. There we go. Starting to roll in. Somebody put Fartcoin automatic pizza. That is awesome. All right, I'm going to paste one more time in chat. Please go ahead and post on what you guys would track if you won the Jingle Mining Crypto Tracker. I'm just going to use a random comment picker. YouTube random comment picker. I think this is the one I like. Yeah, this is the one I like here. So we'll do this in about 10 minutes or so, which I think should be awesome. Should be fun. Should be fun. All right. I need to buy Fartcoin low key. Is that legit? Like, come on now. Can you mine that? Is that proof of work? Is that proof of stake? Which one is it? Zachary, first comment wins. Oh, did you get the first comment? Is that why you asked? That would be funny. All right. So we got a few more minutes. I'm so thrilled to hear that a bunch of you guys decide to make the move and go over to and try out 𝐴𝐼𝐸 with a bunch of your phones sitting around. I mean, seriously, these things use like no watts at all, and it's just part of the compute network, which is great. I've already lost. That picker doesn't like me. Oh yeah, Crypto KJ, do you and that picker doesn't work well? That's right. 10 minutes. Fartcoin will rival Dogecoin. All right, now we know. Now we know. You're like that guy Yusuf Putz who always posts about Turbo. Yep. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. Let me refresh on that video just to see how our comments are looking. Oh my goodness, what just happened? Oh, it's an advertisement. I'm like, what ad is this? 61 comments so far. 61 comments. Love it. Oh, you've been mining 𝐴𝐸 for 2 weeks now. Nice. I'm only about 3 days in myself. Late to chat. What was the app on your phone to mine? This is 𝐴𝐸. I actually just did a video on this today. I recommend that you go download it. It'll take you under 10 minutes to get this all set up. Very simple and very easy. That includes getting your wallet set up and everything. The man is not it anymore, and it all falls apart a week. What's up, Jay Styles? How are you, man? How are you? I'm actually going to have a message the team about adding Fartcoin as a payout option. Nice, Matt. Hey, you know what? Some of these memes end up taking off, and you can make some money off of those, you know? You can 100% make some money off of those, for sure. Yeah, look at the Trump coin. Get in, get out, you know? I'm going to post the YouTube video again. Go ahead and post on that video, make a comment on that video of if you won the coin tracker, what crypto would you put up on the tracker? Is another Pi network thing? No, this is Cliff Notes. 𝐴𝐸 is it utilizes your cell phone as part of its compute network and creates a massive compute network with smartphones. Think of like decentralized nodes. You actually set the phone on and use it, and it gets used in its compute network for development, for LLM, a lot of other things. It's not a Pi thing where once a day you load it up and press a button. You literally set it up and just leave it. Android and for Apple, I think Android's the only one they have the core version versus Apple I think supports Lite. Lite is like the app versus Android is the entire OS. It's a full OS that just gets added to it. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, yep. Stanton's on it. Stanton's on it. would you advise to get a Nubular market miner? Just first thing. Yeah, I think that's great. If we actually, while we're waiting, guys, we're waiting for enough people to post. I will show you. If you guys have not seen this, you guys are missing out. So this is actually my new website that I launched. Please support me. Go over and check it out. I'll put it in chat. Bookmark it. There's a lot of really cool stuff on here about me. The merch store. If you guys are interested in the merch store, you can go visit the merch store. A where to buy section, as well as all my social. But what I wanted to show you was in the where to buy section. If you're interested in buying a miner, you're interested in hosting, DPIN, ASIC repair, mining accessories, crypto wallets, and software. This is all the stuff I use and I recommend. So we were talking about DPIN earlier, right? So if you come over here and go to DPIN, check it out. I have all the DPIN projects that I am involved in. Demo, GeoNet, WeatherXM, Nubular Marco Miner, SolarX, Ether, Edge, DeepMiner, Anyone Relay, SkyX. So you can come over here, find a product you're interested in. Not only is there a link to buy it and I give you the discount code for it, but if there's a video with it, you can go ahead and click the video link. So the nice thing is that like, if you're like, oh, I want to get into a DPIN project, but I'm not really sure, you can view all of them right over here on the website. So go check it out. I got the same thing for ASIC miners, all the companies that I work with, as well as discount codes, you know, so go check it out. Pretty cool. TheHobbyistMiner.io. Let's see. What else do we have here? Always, I watch the videos because I need to grow my knowledge about software miner. Nice. Thanks, Boys Media. Do appreciate your support. Do appreciate you. When is the draw? Let's say 3 minutes. The new site needs a send me your farts section. Ronnie, what are you, like 12? Come on now. All right. What's next? What's next? We're going to pick a winner here. You guys ready? Should we just pick a winner now? Should we pick a winner for the Jingle Mining Coin Tracker? We got 2 of these to give away, so we'll pick 2 winners. You have to be here. Let's go over to the video. Let's refresh here on the video. We might get an ad. Okay, skip the ad. Here we go. 78 comments. Love it. I finished my taxes this morning. Would you have to get an extension? A little late. A little late. A little late. I'll make a new coin. There you go. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do share, copy. We're then going to go over to our random. We're picking 2 winners. Now, after we pick the first one, we're going to wait to see if they're here. And then I'll give instruction on that. So the person has to be here. And then we will also check when they win if they have spammed the chat as well. So let's go ahead here. Allow duplicates, no. Include replies, no. Let's do it. 73 comments. Pick the winner. This is Quasar Games. If I win, I will track Caspa or GeoNet. Let's see. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's see if he's here. And then we're also going to come over here. I just need to scroll the bottom. We're going to use our fun F, Control F. All right, there we go. Control F, paste. He only posted this once. Let's see if he, also to see if he posted more than once. He did not. Awesome. And he is in chat. Congratulations, man. You won the first one. Go ahead, Quasar Games. Please go ahead and email me, theHobbyistMiner@gmail.com. We'll authenticate you, and then we'll also get you get your contact information so I can get that shipped out to you, because I'm going to ship it directly from me, which is great. Can't tag. He's changing accounts. Hold on. Joker Miner is such a troll. Okay. You guys ready to pick another winner? Should we pick number 2? All right. What is going on here? Hang on. Where is... Oh, scam call. Getting scam called, you know. Of course. All right, let's go. Next person. Pick a winner. I will track Flux, Woot Mexican. Let's go ahead and check him out here. I will track Flux was only posted once, and Woot Mexican was only posted once. All right, let's see if he's here. Come on down. Let's see if Woot Mexican is here. We'll give him a minute. Love to see it. Love to see it. It looks like it's one word. It doesn't look like there's a space. Woot Mexican. Oh, there is a space. Nice. Yep, that's right. There he is right there. Sounds like a bot name. It probably is. Probably a bot. Jeez. Look, we can go over. We can go over, click on his name. Channel was created March 8th of 2024. Thank you, Joe Petty. Do appreciate you. Who is this no name? Awesome. Love to see it. So guys, I will send out one of these for each of you, as well with Hobbyist Miner stickers. I've been putting 2 Hobbyist Miner stickers in each box, and I'll get those shipped out. So just email me, TheHobbyistMiner@gmail.com, and yeah, that'll put you in. I'll get you all taken care of, and yeah, we'll get those shipped out, which will be a lot of fun, guys. We'll do more of these. We'll do more next week, promise. We'll do more next week. We got a whole bunch of those in there, which is cool. Keep doing picker until I'm picked. Joker Miner, awesome. I will absolutely do that. So we're gonna hang out, guys, for a few more minutes and chat. We just finished chatting a little bit about these Aleo miners and kind of all the news. I don't know what you guys are, what your thoughts are. If you're just coming in, we talked about Gold Shell and Ice River, and Ice River pretty much just dropping the bomb here. Something else to keep in mind is, you know, with Caspa, we didn't have this initially. You know, with Caspa, we have the KS0, KS0 Pro, but then we had the big boy Caspa miner, right? Like the full size Caspa, like the KS1 and KS2 and KS3, and then, you know, so on and so forth. But something to think about is that Ice River has gone ahead and, you know, they have the light series now. So when we look at like the AE0, are we going to get the AE light like very, very soon? You know what I mean? Like, so I honestly, I'm going to take a guess that when Ice River starts shipping the AE0s, 2 weeks later, they announced the AE light. If we take a look, you know, we have the KS7 light right now. And I imagine that we're going to have a AE light very, very quickly. We may even have an AE light before we have a full size, like a big boy Ice River Aleo miner. Are you going into Aleo at all? I have a number of Aleo miners right now. I have 4. I have 4 Aleo box miners. I ordered 2 Ice Rivers at 100 watts each. Nice. Heck yeah. So you're talking about the AE0. Now this is the Caspa, but where I'm just using this as an example. I think we're then very quickly going to see kind of like the AL3 version of the Aleo miner. I don't know. Do you guys think we're going to see the full size Aleo miner out of Ice River first, or do you guys think we're going to see the Aleo light miner first? Very curious. Very, very curious. How long do you think those Aleo miners will earn directly? There's no saying, honestly. You could buy it today, and you know, because here's the challenge, guys. I'm not as concerned about the network hash rate. When we look up the Aleo network hash rate, it's pretty steady. Let's look here. Let's take a look. Okay. So like, here's the Aleo network hash rate. Okay. It's pretty steady, right? It's starting to go up there a little bit within the last few weeks. But it's pretty steady. But look at this big like dip here. I don't know what this is from. I am wondering if this dip is Gold Shell shutting off miners, or Aleo or Ice River shutting off miners. Oh, you guys can't see the screen. I'm not even showing it to you guys. I do apologize. If this dip is Ice River or Gold Shell shutting off miners to ship to customers. So I'm not as concerned about the price. I mean, I think the profitability will drop slowly on each miner. Where my concern is companies coming out like Ice River with full size ASICs, or Bitmain coming out with their full size ASIC and just destroying this network hash rate and taking it from 600 gigaproofs to, you know, 3200 gigaproofs. You know what I mean? Just like through the roof. You know, which is something to keep in mind. I'm not even looking at the price of Aleo. Like, people so quickly just look at price. I try to stay away from. I think Bitmain is waiting in the. Oh yeah, 𝐶𝐤𝐬𝐜𝐴 100%. Traditionally, Bitmain will wait for Ice River to announce their big boy miners. What I was showing you guys before was the light version that you guys didn't see because I didn't have my screen swapped. I'm curious on if we're going to see kind of a Aleo equivalent to the KS7 Lite, but the Aleo model. Yeah. And then my thought is like, okay, well, that's great. But then we all know that this guy is coming around the corner, the full-size version of an Aleo miner. Now, this is an Alethea miner, but I'm just using this as an example of like, holy cow, this is going to be here soon. So that is where you got to be careful. So when you ask a question on like, how long are these miners going to be profitable? Man, that is a tough one because we really don't know. It all comes down to it because when these full-size miners come out, the difference from what we're seeing now is going to be astronomical. Yeah, Ronnie thinks we're going to see the light version. Yeah, I was just curious on your thoughts on if we're going to see the light version, you know, before we see, maybe we see the light version before we even see the full-size ASIC is something to keep in mind, which is pretty wild, which will be nuts. Yeah, Aleo, I mean, there's a lot going on with Aleo right now. I have 4 miners on Aleo right now. And they're all AE boxes, 3 AE boxes, which are these guys down here. Crazy to think, right? The AE box right here. I got 4 of these right now. And then I have 1 of the gold shell bytes running with the two Aleo cartridges or cards in them. That's these guys down here, which does 55 cents a day in Aleo, and we have 2 of these running right now. Yeah, well, the other James, good point there. We may see the full-size ASIC come first, and then what we've seen in the past is like the full-size ASIC come out, and then the light comes out to like bridge the gap after. Because what they think about is like, okay, can we release the AE0 and get these home miners to buy up the AE0s first, right? Okay. They go ahead and buy these up. Then they go ahead and release the full-size ASIC. So you have like 2 points on the spectrum. And then they go ahead and say, hey, let's bridge the gap between AE0 owners and let's call it AE2 or AE3, whatever you want to call it, AE1, whatever. And then they have the light version come, and then after the light version comes out after the big boy miner to kind of bridge that gap. And as a home miner, you're like, oh, I want to get that, you know, because my AE0 isn't as profitable anymore. You know, I'm worried about e-waste potential after a while. Any ideas on repurposing or programming that can be looked into when a device is outdated? So the challenge is that these are, you know, pretty much these are ASIC miners that do, you know, the one algorithm, right? So that being said, you can always find other algorithms to mine. It's just like, great example with Caspa, K-heavy hash, you could do Bugna or Cedra, but they're just not as profitable. But, you know, that's the thing. These miners don't just do one coin. They do an algorithm, which is nice. Why does all the gold shell miners use so much power compared to Ice River? Because the technology is not as efficient. That's pretty much why. We talked a little bit about this at the top of the stream, but gold shell is always first to market, traditionally profitable right out of the gate, does very well, traditionally very expensive, and the downside is the efficiency. As you guys know, you know, they're using several hundred watts. We did a little bit of the math, talked about that. You could get the same hash rate with the new AE0 at 60 mega hash at 100 watts, hitting up to 240 mega hash with only 400 watts being used. Ice River just invest in better technology, is more efficient. Gold Shell doesn't. Gold Shell is very much a burn and turn, baby, burn and turn. I was talking with I won't mention the reseller about this a little bit, they're currently carrying the Gold Shell AE box, and they were like, hey, should we carry all of these other ASICs from Gold Shell for Aleo? And I was like, nope, because in 2 weeks they're going to come out with another one, and in 2 weeks they're going to come out with another one, and now all these other ones are not going to be as profitable, or people are going to complain that they bought one versus the other and they should have waited. And I said, and then eventually Ice River is going to drop their units, and the Gold Shell units are going to be paperweights. Then they went ahead and announced the AE1M, and I shot him a link. It was like, see, told you so, didn't take long. The Ice Rivers are hit or miss. Some of the first early Ice Rivers definitely had challenges with like thermal paste and some issues there, but the more recent ones, Ice Rivers have done really well. Ice River is like Toyota's efficiency, Gold Shell is like Chevy. I don't know that comparison as well. I mean, definitely familiar with both brands, but yeah, it's definitely a challenge. Definitely a challenge for sure. I had 17 CMP 10210s and smattering of RTX and made about 1.3 megaflops. That's crazy. Crazy. What are you doing with those GPUs now? I only run my Gold Shell 𝐒𝐤𝐽 3 on low hash rate when I need the heat. It's pretty inefficient now. Yep. But that unit's old though, I feel like older. That's the challenge, is like life cycles on miners are getting lower and lower, like smaller and smaller and smaller. Like here it is, Mini Doge 3. Mini Doge 3 makes negative 26 cents a day right now. And it came out over a year ago, November of 2023. So that's why, I don't know if you just bought your Mini Doge 3, but it's outdated by several years already. What am I missing with those hash rates? Seems low. My BitAxe does 1.2 terahash. Great question there, Tom J. Every algorithm has its own hash rate scale. So you might have mega hash, which is what Aleo is on. You may have gigahash, which is where we're at with most of our script miners, or you have terahash with Bitcoin miners. It's all very, very different. Your BitAxe 1.2 terahash, is sweet. It's awesome, but that's only for SHA-256. My concern with Ice River is how infamously hot to the touch they get. Yes, but if you're buying an Ice River, if you're buying the Ice River AE0, the outside of the unit is the heatsink. It's designed to be that way. You're not going ahead and buying like the Ice River. Oh yeah, so Ice River has the, here we go. The Ice River KS7, the outside of this box is not hot because it's not a heat sink, versus on the AE0, the exoskeleton of this is a heat sink. So that's why. Yeah, Ronnie, you're right. And the thing is like you cool down this heat sink, they actually like to run warm. These 0 series boxes, whether it's a lithium, whether it's Caspa, whether it's Aleo, that's correct. Yeah, the current Lithium network rules, I can see where you're coming from there, Matt. I think the challenge is right now is what Lithium has going against it is price. The issue is the Lithium price has dropped so dramatically that it's been a massive factor. Like unfortunately, everything has now compounded against Lithium. That's really the biggest one. Some of the network factors, as you talked about, the mechanics built in, but like the price of this is 33 cents now. When I got my 2 AL3s, Lithium's price was $2.80. $2.80, which is wild to think about. When I got my 2, when I bought them, that wasn't even when I received them. That was when I bought the AL3s. That's what, where they were. And I think I got them for $3,800 for the AL3s. And I mean, they're down $1,000 now. Like this price does not match the profitability at all anymore. But like you can only go so low, right? which is wild. But yeah, I have 2 of these running right now. I mean, I bought them when they were $2.80, and I don't even remember when I got them, but price was down like half by the time I got these over a month later. It took a while to get to me. They weren't not readily like in stock, ready to ship, which is a challenge. But now, even like, sad to say, but a lithium is not doing very, very hot. If we look up the AL3 right now, why doesn't it find that? There we go. I mean, it's making under $4 a day. Oh, painful, painful, painful. I've made 2. Oh, thank you very much there. Ass Ranchero. Thank you very much. I've made 2 𝐶ACU over the course of your stream. Is that awesome? I think the heat sink shaped ice rivers will probably outlast most machines. I think you're right. I've actually taken those. I like to take those and put them on like a wire rack, and then it just like has natural airflow all around them, which works out really, really well. I can't think of anything worse than punishing miners for increasing the network hash rate. Yeah, the downside is an increase in network hash rate is fine as long as it's slow and gradual. When you have aggressive network hash rate increases, that's really when there's a problem. If we look up Dogecoin network hash rate, this is more gradual. We need one site that has all the network hash rates on it. It would be really, really nice. Please hold. Please hold. So this is 3 years. And as you can see, we've had a nice gradual increase. Now up till, my guess is November. This is October, November. Then we've seen a much larger slope, which is understandable with all the interest in script mining, especially with the fact of L9s coming out, L7s being even more popular in demand. But I think this is still very, very healthy, which is great. The challenge is when you go over, can I look at, they have Caspa on here. Coin Wars, Caspa, network hash rate. They do. Is that, oh, they don't. Okay. 2 miners is fine. Okay. So when you look at, see, this is the big difference here is like little. Okay. Gradual. Okay. Healthy. Oh shit. Hold my beer. We're going to the moon, baby. And this is the challenge. This is the challenge where there isn't enough liquidity in the market, and it just whomp, and there's no price to support this. This entire like blob is just there's not enough price to support that at all. And then you have the mission schedule working against Caspa, the amount of miners on the network hash rate, and then finally just the price is like, oh, painful to say the least. Definitely. Yeah, Matt, you're right. Like, there's just a big difference there. Well, the whole point of crypto mining is decentralization. If difficulty doesn't go up, you just get centralization on hash rate. Yeah, I would agree 100%. And that's something that you really need to keep in mind when you're looking at these things. You know, that's exactly what we're looking for, which I think is great. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens with Aleo. I think Ice River, you know, as I said, like the battle has begun. Ice Rivers come in and just, I mean, 60 mega hash to 100 watts is just crazy. These units will start shipping here soon, which I think is nuts. Look at Gold Shell byte price drop on AE cards. Are you talking about the byte ones individually? Let's jump over here and take a look. So let's buy the byte now. This is on Gold Shell site. We'll look at other sites here. And let's pick 2 AE cards. Add to cart. Please select some. Well, aren't we? Oh, you have to go with the byte and then an AE card. What the heck? What am I missing? Charger. No, it's just type C. Do it. $326. That's wild. Let me know if I win. Thanks. Gotta run. You didn't win. We already gave away the 2 coin trackers. But yeah. It's just crazy to see how low we are. You know what I mean? $326, but you kind of have to be, right? Ice River is entirely disrupt. I was talking with someone today. Ice River is disrupting the Aleo market for price to hash rate as well as watt comparison. It's pretty wild. It's absolutely pretty wild. I mean, but I'm okay with this because I love to see people getting into crypto, and I do think the Byte is still a fantastic unit to get for people that are brand spanking new. That's their first ASIC purchase, and they want to get a little small little thing. I think that's a good way to go. A lot of these other ones are so expensive, it's just not worth it. Dude, whatever happened with this model? Whatever happened with this thing? Or no, it's X44Q. That's right, 𝐿 I bet you they didn't end up making this. Ethereum Classic right now is terrible. X44Q. I bet you this has not been released at all. Like I don't think they're gonna release this unit. Where is it? It's on AliExpress. Do they even have it here anywhere? No, they don't even have it. They don't even have it on their website right now. Let's go back. The X44Q. When was this? Coming soon. What was the date of this thing? Seriously. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna release this thing. There's no interest in Ethereum Classic right now. Profitability continues to drop. I don't think it's even on here, is it? X44. No, the Q's not even on here. That's wild. Wild. I do think the Nubular Marco miner is well worth getting. I have one. It works great. It's been doing awesome. The solar panel has been keeping it charged. I do recommend that you do plug in any of your deep in miners that do run off of solar. Charge them overnight for 100% and then go ahead and plug it in with the solar panel, and that'll do really well. In your opinion, is it worth to buy $550 5070 to replace a 3060 Ti? Just wondering. For gaming, sure. If you're gaming with it, sure. For mining, no. No graphics card is worth buying right now for mining. None of them. Zero. Zilch. Do not buy GPUs for mining in 2025. Unless you are a collector and a hoarder, like our red furry friend, do not buy GPUs for mining. Sorry, but when you take a look at it, it is not worth it. I mean, it's just, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's take a look. Even spending the insane asinine amount of money on a 5090, and you're making 8 cents a day. This is gonna sound terrible, but get the fuck out. 8 cents a day. You might as well. This is what I tell people. Okay, this is the harsh reality, and we need it. We need reality. 8 cents a day. Instead, walk down your street and look where the street. You guys know where the street meets the curb? Look at that and walk down your street for 30 minutes. You will find more money than what you make with a 5090 per day on the side of the road. Okay, listen, I love GPU mining. GPU mining is a big part of my past on my channel. It got me into mining. I love it. I love that aspect of it, of tinkering, of building. I love it. But guess what? Honestly, it's not worth it anymore. Home GPU mining does not make sense. It doesn't. And it's a tough reality. A lot of people, it's just, it's hard. It's definitely hard for sure. I get it. You want it to work. I do think now the hard reality is deep in miners are the new source of mining for home miners. For gaming, do it, dude. I got a 3090 more recently, and love it. I love it for gaming. It works great. Yep. I'm very, very lucky. I don't GPU mine, and my electric is 6 cents. Awesome. Stop it. I'm trying to sell GPUs and you're telling people not to buy them. That's right, Joker. That's right. Put them on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, offers up, Craigslist, wherever, and just part ways. Say goodbye. It's okay. So I know some of you guys asked kind of what I'm mining. I like to be transparent about it. Right now we have 15 Bitcoin miners on via BTC, ranging from a 𝐾𝐢𝐬𝐬𝐜𝐸 at 30 coming in. We'll do 24-hour 39 terahash up to an S21 Pro coming in at 237 terahash. So we have quite a number. 15 full-size ASIC. I should say full size. I would say 14. The 𝐾𝐢𝐬𝐬𝐜𝐸 it's an S21, but just one hash board for sure. But it's still slick, really slick. I moved that into my shed. This is the longest stream ever. Someone must be retired now. hour and 30 minutes is the new norm. When's HobbyistMiner branded GPUs? Yeah, right. You guys are trolls. You guys are trolls. So yeah, we have 15 miners. We're at 2.4 petahash right now for our 2.44 for our 1 day average. And then on Script, we have 62 gigahash on Script, coming in with 8 miners currently right now, ranging from the DG Home 1. We got the Flu miner, the DG Max, that's the gold shell, DG1 Plus, 3 L7s, and an L9. I do have another L9 on the way as well. All bought for, paid for. Hopefully don't get hit with tariffs. We're going to have to see. Eagerly waiting for that to arrive. But yes, we do have. Oh man, I'm not even showing you guys the screen anymore. Why can't you guys yell at me? You guys got to start yelling at me when you guys can't see the screen. I will re-show my screen here. This is what we were talking about earlier. 𝐾𝐢𝐬𝐬𝐜𝐸 39 up to the S21 Pro up here at 240. And then down, Litecoin here, script mining, DG Home 1 at the bottom, up to an L9 at the top. That'd be cool, Worm, if the Byte got a big brother. I think that'd be awesome. I think that'd be great. Did I carry them in CS2? I don't usually carry them in CS2, not traditionally. I'm just happy to be there. I do have some Ethereum Classic miners. Look at all these. 9 Ethereum Classic miners at 13.3 gigahash. That's wild. Look at this one. I think this iPolo is barely working. 14 mega hash. Then we got like an X4 brick, those brick units. We got one of those. X4Q, X41U, iPolo V1 Mini or V1H, X16Qs we got, and then the E9 Pro. Oh, the E9 Pro. That's brutal. That's brutal. We do have 2K7s running right now on via BTC as well. My eyes. Where's the dark mode? I don't think they have a dark mode, do they? I don't think they have a dark. Yeah, they do have a dark mode, don't they? Where do they have dark? I feel like they have dark mode. I'm not sure. Someone remind me where it is. I don't want to go into settings too much if it shows too much. So we'll hang tight there. And then we do have our Alethea miners in here. We do have 3 right now. 29.3 terahash, 2 AL3s, and an AL box 2 or AL box plus that we do have as well. I used to use dark mode all the time when working, but it made me feel sleepy. That's really, really funny. I don't think I've ever heard that about dark mode before. At all. Which is pretty good. Which I love it. All right, cool, guys. I am going to wrap things up there. What I'm going to recommend, we were talking about this a lot earlier. I do have a video on cell phone mining with Accurask. You can literally set this up in under 10 minutes. We talked about this before. So let me bring up that video if you guys are interested. I'll link it in chat if you guys want to go over and check it out from here. I think you guys will enjoy it. I know a lot of you guys have some cell phones sitting around with broken screens. Honestly, it's so quick to get this up and working. I like this is on, you can run the app or the core version. And the core version, literally you can set up in no time, which I think is perfect. So please go over and check it out. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's easy to follow along with, which I think is great and works out really well. All right, guys, I'm heading out for today. Don't forget, go over, check it out. TheHobbyistMiner.io, the new site. If you guys are looking to buy anything, go over to where to buy. If you want some trusted resellers to buy from, I don't know where to buy my ASIC. I don't know which one to trust. Come over here. These are all the guys that I use. I have discount codes for all of them to save you guys a few bucks. I think the big one is really DPIN miners. Come over here, find your next DPIN project. There's a video for every one of these. TheHobbyistMiner.io. Go over and check it out. All right, guys, that's it for me. I'll see you guys next Tuesday. If not, keep an eye out for tomorrow's video. I think you guys are really, really going to enjoy it. All right, see you guys later. Take care.